and we're off to Deepdale Camping on the east coast of England. So we decided to do a motorhome stopover in a place called Friday Bridge, and we stayed at the Chequers Inn. Friday Bridge was given its name because merchants in this area changed their payday to a Friday from a Saturday. Chequers Inn is a nice little pub, local pub, with a good flat car park, good for motorhomes. Although they weren't serving food on the night of our stop, a really nice local was able to point us in the direction of a takeaway that would deliver to us directly to our motorhome. The next morning, we had breakfast at the adjoining cafe. It was a really lovely, quirky little cafe with lots of strange ornaments. The food was delicious, the cakes on display were to die for, and although it wasn't very busy when we first went in, within a few minutes of us being there, it was full. Hi, so we're going to do a little stop off in Hunstanton on the way to Deepdale. We've left Friday Bridge and just toddled along the road, just 40 minutes up the road. Hunstanton has its own motorhome parking, which is phenomenal. We don't get that very often. It's a pay and display car park. We've paid £6 for 3 hours. Just so as you know, the meter doesn't take anything less than 50p pieces and only takes coins, so you might want to know that if you're heading this way. So we're going to have a little look round now. Well, it's lovely. The sun's out, the tide's in, poppy's in the water. It's not a lot open, but that's fine. It is only February. No dogs allowed on the beach in the summer months, I think between April and September, but she's okay at the moment. It is a shame when you've got a water dog like we've got that you can't bring them onto the beach. But anyhow, it's all good. We're going to have a look round. So we're just on the Hunstanton front, very near the fairground, and I've come across this sign and I've had to record it because I'm just gobsmacked. To help maintain bathing water quality, dogs are not permitted on the beach. I can't believe that sign when they can pump raw sewage into the sea like we've seen in the news coverage. It's an utter disgrace. Right, just to make it clear, folks, that according to the signs, if I swim this side of the breaker, that water's nice and clean because the dogs are not allowed on that beach or in that water. But this side, just here, dogs are not allowed on the beach or in the water to help keep that area and further up to number 1 breaker clean. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life. If they said it was something about children and safety and children running around and dogs being let loose, I'd understand that. But to maintain the integrity and the cleanliness of the water, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So we've had a look round Hunstanton. lots of places closed, obviously, because it's still out of season, although it is half term from school. It's really quite mild today, so it's very nice. The car park that we've parked on is now quite full, so it's well used, which is good. Hunstanton, lots of amusements, a few bars and clubs to say, not many places open. Slightly underwhelmed, I think, is the fairest way to say what our experience has been. Okay, so we're now on to Deepdale campsite and we'll see you there.
Otherwise, so you got a dog with you?
Yeah.
So if you go through this gap, you've got this path that runs along the top. If you go right, all the way to the bottom, that's our dog walking area.
Okay.
There's a dog bin up there as well. So that's the only place that the dog can be off the lead.
Okay.
But it's great for them. And it's great for you as well.
Is it secure?
Yeah.
Penned in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
This lovely gentleman gave us a very detailed account of what we need to do in order to get our electricity. So we hooked up and sorted it out.
Okay.
So, and that's where those pads are. And that's where the iPad is, yeah. Go up to the iPad, touch it, comes on.
Right, so we've arrived at Deepdale. It's really nice. We've been given a really nice welcome. But on here you have to pay for your electricity separate, and there's a little bit of a thing you have to go through. So we'll just take you through that. They've got sheets down on the ground to protect the grass, as you can see. So at the moment you're parked up in between them, which actually means you've got two pitches for one caravan or one motorhome. They don't allow caravans, I don't think, on here. It's motorhomes and camper vans only. So we're just going over to the block and see how we can get on then with getting some power. So just walking up to the shower block. Some very nice pictures here. Some of them got their own like gazebos. Here we go. Wash up area, toilets and showers. And this is what you have to do here. Touch to begin. Scroll through and select your pitch number. So there's an iPad here. Touch to begin. What number are we?
54.
54. And you do it. I've got a bit of a reflection on it. You've gone past it. 54.
Yeah. Right.
There, look.
Just that there's a tent on it.
Pay with card. So good morning everyone, we're at Deepdale camping site. It's really lovely. I'm just going to take you around just very briefly while Ken's making me breakfast. So there's a couple of fields, nice and flat. We have used chocks though, but mostly nice and flat, nice big pitches. Very nice. You have to pay extra for your electric on here, which is a bit of a faff, but just so you know, we've put in about 5 yesterday. It lasted about 12 hours. Bit of telly, bit of heating, kettle a couple of times, so it just gives you an idea of how much you need. We think it's about a tenner for 24 hours. So along the back here there's some nice comfort pitches, really nice big pitches. They've all got their own seating areas and some have got their own gazebos, water waste, etc. directly on the pitch. And if we walk down here, there's a nice little dog walk that follows a little trail all the way around the children's playground. Beautiful views. We've already seen hares and a deer this morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful countryside. So here we are, down where there's a little paddock where children can go and play, do whatever they want to do. Sorry, it's me sniffing. There we go. Children's play area there. And this is one entrance to the dog area, the dog walk, and it goes all the way round, and back up to here. Okay, and there's a bin there to put any dog waste in. There's 2 facility blocks here, one at the top, one at the bottom. They're very nice indeed. They're contained ensuite bathrooms. Very nice. It's definitely the way forward. No need to use your own facilities when you've got those. Very nice. Hot water, nice and warm. Absolutely lovely. We definitely come back. So we're just making our way up to walk across along the coastal path. So I just thought I'd show you the main road. So this is the main road through the village. You can just make out the garage down there, and that's where the campsite is. And up here we can get down onto the coastal path. We've been very lucky to get ourselves a table in this pub, the White Horse, tonight. We called in there last night for a quick drink and it looks absolutely lovely. The food was incredible and obviously very popular, because when we asked first if we could get a table, we couldn't get one for tonight, and then we asked again an hour or so later and they were able to find us one. So we're in here tonight to have some dinner tonight, but quite early because that was the only time that could get us in. So we'll share some photos when we do go. I'm looking forward to that because it looks very nice indeed. Just up in front of us, it looks like there's a little crab, sort of fresh fish shop there. And it is Saturday, so everywhere should be open. And we're going to walk down through the car park onto the coastal road, the coastal path. Some charging points there at this pub if you need those. It's very handy to have. And we were delighted to see just at the back of this pub last night some nice little pop-up shops, in particular a smokehouse. We kind of hoped it was going to be open, but it doesn't look like it is. We want to buy some. Perhaps it's just for summer. Oh, it's got a shop open sign. Oh, it is open. Fabulous. Hello there.
Hello,
Hi.
you all right?
Yes, thank you. You?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, have you got a card machine? That's lovely.
Yes.
Can we have some smoked haddock?
Of course. Yeah, no problems. I'll show you a couple of pieces so you can have a...
Don't mind me videoing, do you?
You're fine. So I buy them the Scottish haddock, I buy them as fresh fillets.
Yeah.
I smoke them for 10 hours for her. So that is a natural colour, and that's
Yeah.
what haddock should look like
Yeah.
for them. So it's then up to you what you like the look and price of and everything.
So tell me what the price is.
So this one's $10.50 and this one's $13.
Okay.
So you can freeze them because I buy them
Yeah,
as fresh
yeah,
fillets.
yeah. I think we'll have that one,
That
thank
one?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that all right?
Absolutely. So you might make kedgeree or chowder
Yes.
or do a basic,
Yeah.
anything like that for you.
You got the card out? Do you want me to get it? It's lovely, isn't it? Very quaint. We came down last night,
Oh, okay.
so we were kind of hoping you would be open, but we weren't sure if you would be.
Open weekends. First and Saturday of each month I'm at markets, farmers markets.
Lovely.
So if you're ever out and about, Creek Abbey Farmers Market, which is a couple of miles inland,
Yeah.
which is nice, and then Smokehouse, which is just over near the Norwich Airport, where
Okay.
the museum is over there for the aeroplanes.
Lovely. What do you think the weather's going to do today?
Well, I hope with the cloud being low, it might keep it dry for it, but
They've given out warnings, haven't they, for later?
yeah. Just don't know. Give it 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Should be looking about pink for you. Lovely. Beauty. All done.
Super.
No
Well, thank
probs.
you very much.
Awesome. No worries.
Have a lovely rest of the day.
You too. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye. What a lovely man. So in the summer, obviously, all this is open. There's a lovely little bar at the bottom here and a mussel shack. It's closed at the moment. And just at the bottom of this car park are some steps that you can hop over and get onto the coastal path. You can see if we can see some hares. It's quite a nice view actually today. You heard what the expert said. Hopefully with the low cloud it's going to keep dry. It's lovely. Hi, so we've managed to get down to Brancaster Beach. It's absolutely wonderful. Look at the amount of people that are here. So we've just come down the footpath and we walked along the coastal path and they're actually doing all that up, so that's fantastic, so that it's a much nicer, friendlier walk. And got up to the golf club, dog friendly golf club, so we'll definitely be coming back there. And look at that, how beautiful. Look at that, stunning, utterly stunning. The Royal West Norfolk Golf Course. It was founded in 1892 by Mr. Holcombe Ingleby. If you're interested in playing around here, you might want to know that the 8th and 9th holes and the clubhouse are affected by high tide, so you might want to check those times out before you start. Because of this, and to encourage a quick round, you are only permitted to play in a 2-ball. Dogs are allowed to accompany you while you play your round of golf, and because of this, we will definitely be coming back and meeting Poppy, because she enjoys nothing more than sitting in the golf buggy watching me and Ken hit our balls all over the place. Morning. So we're just finishing up on Deepdale Camping site in Brancaster, Strath. As you can probably hear, it's absolutely pouring down with rain, so we're not going to be doing very much today other than packing up and getting off. We're just having our last cup of coffee and then we'll be gone. I just wanted to recap from the campsite so that I'd got the information correct for you. So there's one small camping field with no electricity. There's 4 camping fields with electricity, and as I've already mentioned, you have to pay for that extra. A bit of a rigmarole to go through, but we've managed it. We've used about £10-12 worth of electricity, but saying that, we haven't had a lot on because we've been out most of the time, so that's sort of gone on the fridge and 4 or 5 kettle boils and a bit of heating, but certainly not much. 2 facility blocks, one that's been done up beautifully with private ensuite bathrooms. That's the way to go. Very, very nice indeed. The other block is a traditional camping facility. They've got pot washing facilities, they've got washers and dryers, lovely warm showers for the dogs when you need it when they come off the beach, so that's really nice. There's Wi-Fi access here, there, and they give you that free. They give you a code before you come. There's a nice dog walking area, but actually because it's rained so heavy overnight, everywhere is very wet and starting to flood, so we won't be doing any walking this morning. So on the whole, we've really enjoyed our stay in Brancaster Strath. We will definitely be coming back to Deepdale. We've had a very, very warm welcome and the campsite is lovely. Yeah, so we'll definitely be coming back and we can recommend it to you. So I'm going to sign off for now and we'll see you next time, hopefully. Poppy isn't very happy with me because I've been saying we're staying in Brancaster when in fact Deepdale Camping is in Burham. So she's going to look it up on the computer so you have the right address.